Hello guys, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. I don't know when this video is going to go up because I'm doing night shift coming up and it might be posted early in the morning, so if it does, I'm sorry. If it doesn't, you'll see it whenever you see it, but it will come out on Thursday on schedule. Welcome back to another episode of TBR Thursday. I think this is episode 8. And today I'm going to be talking about The Dark Room by Jonathan Moore. And it's a hardback. I was given this as a gift the other day and I wanted to talk about it. I don't know anything about this author. I've never read any by Jonathan Moore. All I know is that it's a thriller. So, let's talk about it. It doesn't have anything special, you know, like how Powerless and all of this has like special covers and stuff. It doesn't have that on the inside. It's just got its sleeve. So, yeah. I mean, some books do have like special insides and stuff, but this one doesn't. So, I mean, Once Bitten and Twice Dead also doesn't have a special inside. So, some hardbacks don't. I don't normally have hardbacks, so this is a new one. I think when it comes to hardbacks, I have about 5, and this is one of my 5. So, yeah, but it's also good because it's hardback, so it's gonna last longer, I reckon. But we have famous authors like James Patterson write reviews. Stephen King also wrote a review. I'm knocking everything down. Lee Child also wrote a review, who did the Jack Reacher series. So by the fact that this book has been reviewed by these famous authors, it must be good. Because I trust Stephen King, I trust James Patterson, I trust Lee Child to an extent as well. So I believe that this might be a good book, and I'm very excited to give it a read, as I really like the thriller genre, and I'm trying to get into other authors besides Frida McFadden. So hopefully, this will be a really good book. I'm hoping for a plot twist of the century. I love a plot twist. As you know, a plot twist has to be amazing. And if it's not, it just spoils the book. So I'm hoping for a plot twist. So let's read the blurb, because this is a hardback. And sometimes the blurbs aren't always on the back of some books. The blurb is on the inside. So the blurb is here, on the inside of the sleeve. And on the other side, it talks about the author. But we don't want to know about the author today. Oh, okay. Inside we have a bookmark. Okay, I'm just going to read the blurb. So it says, they thought they buried their secrets. Homicide Inspector Gavin Kane is standing by a grave when he gets the call. Kane knows there's something terrible in the coffin they're about to exhume. He and his team have received a dying man's confession, and it has led them here. But death doesn't guarantee silence. Kane is summoned by Mayor Castelli, who has been sent sinister photographs of a woman that he claims he doesn't know, and a note threatening that worse are on their way. And now light will be shone on a very dark place, as Kane tries to identify the woman in the pictures and looks into the mayor's past. He finds himself being drawn towards a situation as horrifying and as full of secrets as the grave itself. Okay, that does sound really good, actually. I can't lie. I'm very excited to read The Dark Room by Jonathan Moore. And the cover doesn't give you much either. It's like a keyhole. So, it doesn't really give much away. I think based off the blurb, I think the blurb is the only thing that really gives you a lot of stuff about this book. Because it just says The Dark Room. It doesn't give you anything else, which I like the sense of mystery. And I like that this book has that. It is also, as you do, we've got to have a look at when this book came out. So this book came out in 2017. So this was first published in the UK in 2017. So it's not that recent, but at the same time it's quite recent as well. And it has 293 pages. So I will get through this quite fast. Anything below like 300 pages to me is like, okay, I can get that done quite quick. So I'll be able to get this done in like 2-3 sittings if it's enjoyable. If it's slow starting and not, it might take me longer, but I'm hoping that this is a really enjoyable book because I have just finished Frida McFadden's latest book, The Surrogate Mother, and I'm going to be doing a video on that, and it's a little controversial. I love Frida McFadden, but we're going to have a discussion, okay? I'll hold you to that. I just need to write up my review for that, and then I'll make a video on it. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me on my The Dark Room by Jonathan Moore on my TBR Thursday episode 8. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's not like a lot. Like, these TBR Thursday videos aren't full of information because I don't know what I'm reading or I don't know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I hope that this book will encourage you to buy it or at least give it a read. And, okay, Stephen King says, I haven't read anything so terrifying since Red Dragon. Lee Child says, incredibly suspenseful. And James Patterson says that suspense that never stops. If you like Michael Connelly's novels, you will gobble up Jonathan Moore's The Dark Room. So, to these authors, Stephen King, Lee Child, and James Patterson, we are holding you accountable if this book is terrible. I don't think it will be, though, because these authors wouldn't give it praise if it was crap. But you never know. I hope that I enjoy this book. So, I'll make a review on it soon when I read it. I'll get around to it. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.